Welcome to the Snatch Talk podcast, where we give unfiltered and debatably effective dating advice for CrossFitters. I'm your host, Avery Jesmer, here with my co-host, John Young.
It's been a long time. It took her 1 week before she had to skip a week, guys. So dedicated over here.
Okay, life is very busy, John.
I know.
It was okay, and it was actually quite serendipitous because I told you I think I needed a week off, and then my internet and power ended up being out all week. So, or all day, not all week,
But all day that day.
all day that day.
Yeah.
Okay, I am gonna share the link to the stream. So if I'm
Okay,
looking
yeah.
down and
Yep.
distracted,
Here,
I'm
share it
doing
and
that.
then tag me and then I'll share it.
Okay. Tell us about your week, John.
The Mitchell Hooper thing came out. Do you want to talk about that? Because
Yes.
I sold 14 shirts. So every time he cheats on his wife, I'm selling shirts. He's my best. He's my best seller. He's my best marketer. People wanted me to be like all happy that this happened. I'm not happy for him or his family. It's sad. I think that relationships deteriorate, but it's also sad like it comes out like that. I don't think anybody likes that.
So give like the TLDR for people who have no idea what you're talking about.
All right. So for people who are not in your generation, what does TLDR stand for?
Too long, didn't read. Like give us the 30-second update.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Mitchell Hooper is the world's strongest man. He tried to cancel me for talking about strong women. I said that I didn't find them very attractive. The world's strongest women, not just strong women. I find strong women very attractive. Honestly, my main clientele is strong moms. Anyway, he tried to cancel me. And so then about 6 months later, it came out that he's been having an affair with his wife's maid of honor, which is kind of like a double whammy. I feel like I think for the wife, it's like, it's not just him. If your marriage is going, not great, you could probably read the reading on the wall, or read the writing on the wall, right? But your best friend, now you have nobody to even confide in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like the maid of honor part hits so much harder than just some young little thing he got with. You know what I mean?
Okay, can we address the Q&A video where they are sitting down and he pretty much is like boasting about being loyal to her, and this was months ago.
I don't
just
know
a few months ago.
About. The one where he said that he cheated before?
No. So the wife and Mitch sat down many months ago.
I have not seen this. Go ahead.
4 or 5 months ago.
Go ahead and tell me about it.
They're having this whole Q&A, like, ask the wife type video, because he's very famous in this world and like his wife doesn't interact as often. So they're like sitting down doing this video. Like Dallin and Corinne have done this type of structure before where they sit down, right? Very fun. Or maybe it was Jason and Grace Ann, but like very fun. It's cool. Okay. They're sitting down, they're talking about dating, and the wife's like, what are, or he's like, okay, wife, what are my best qualities as a husband? And she's like, oh, you're a great dad. You're very caring. You're very hardworking. And he's like, and loyal.
How did she answer that?
And she's like, oh, yes, like very loyal. I don't remember exactly what she said.
I mean, loyal didn't come out of her mouth first. So that's, like she's like,
he like baited it on. And this is likely in the midst of the affair. And I'm just like, yeah, it's just crazy. I don't know.
Now you tell me, do you think, first off, I think if a guy, boyfriend, husband, whatever, if he's like super on the girl about like how loyal am I, or I'm so awesome, or like
projecting,
then he's doing something. You know what I mean?
Projecting,
or like hard critiquing her of like cheating or something. You know what I'm saying? Like I think, dude, he's doing something.
I think there's two sides. You're either super insecure because that's happened to you previously. I could see that. But for the most part, I absolutely think it's projecting. He's out there doing something. And then
He's
he was
projecting
thinking,
his
well, she must be
semen
doing
into
something.
other women.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing.
Yep.
Now, as from a girl's perspective, would you care more that it's the maid of honor or your maid of honor or your best friend, or would it just mean the same?
I think it's much worse. The reason why,
Much worse on his part or much worse on her part, or just the
both.
situation in general?
The situation in general is also worse. You said it, like, she has no one to confide in at that point. Historically, I've like abandoned friendships, not intentionally, obviously, but I've like abandoned friendships before for a relationship. Um, and so like I think historically when I was just like all about the relationship, I don't know that I would have even been able to put myself in that position. But now it's like my friends are my life. Like I will die for my friends. So if my friend was out there banging my husband, like I would feel like my world was imploding. You know what I mean? Like I think I could get over a partner cheating on me now. Like I just went through a really nasty breakup last year, but I was fine because I had all my great friends. I don't know.
Christian Mingle, Audrey. I think that's where you should go. You should go to Christian Mingle.
Audrey, I did not have luck there either. So
now I can't speak from a lady's perspective. It could be a lot of like, I'm good pictures. I feel like there are way more. I feel like there are way more good-looking women than good-looking men on that site. But I mean, I feel like you could probably say that like almost anywhere. But
I'm sure they're very kind.
I tell you what, if you're a man looking for a good girl, Christian Mingle is a great site. If you're a woman, go somewhere else. In person. I think in person, I think organic is the best way to find anybody, truly. Whether that's at church, like a youth group, or even freaking like just friends that you are at the gym, both people are single. I would not do the military. I think there's a lot of bad stories with the military. Not that there's not great men in the military, but there's a lot of bad men in the military. That's all I'm saying. Just dishonest. And not that we have any experience with dishonest men in the military, but
yeah. Or grid league, no. CrossFit,
no. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
no.
it. But I think in person. And I would just say, don't be afraid to shoot your shot, even if you're a girl. Like and I don't mean like go ask a guy out, but like send flirty vibes, even if it's random, because you don't know. And then you figure out real quick if you're like, nope, not it, and that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, Audrey, I know you don't have a problem shooting your shot, but
I'm going to disagree with you on this concept, John. Okay, here's the problem with women.
Caleb. No offense to Caleb. That's who we were talking about.
Yes.
On to the next one.
Okay, so here's the problem with women meeting men in person. And I don't know if this is just me because I have a strong personality, but the feedback that I get is I am too intimidating to approach in person. And so men are scared, and then they get behind their phone and then they text.
I think if they're scared to approach you in person, then they're not worth your time. I don't care. Listen, I do not care if you are a victorious supermodel. I would never be intimidated to talk to a woman, because here's the thing. You either are down or you're not. The worst thing that can happen is you go, no, or I have a boyfriend, or laugh at me. If you've been called the things that I've been called online, it is not scary to approach
to walk up to a
girl. Okay. No, especially if you think she's good looking. Like if you think a girl is beautiful, just say, you are beautiful. You could just start off with that and be like, and then just say, I would love to buy you coffee and learn what you are about. I would love to just listen to you tell me who you are.
I would run away.
And then that's your fault.
You are beautiful is the first words out of your mouth.
No, obviously you don't say it like that. Obviously you don't say it like that. But one, if you're scared of me approaching you like that, then You're scared to have a man say what he wants.
Why would I? Sophia
That's
asks
on
why
you.
I would run away. Okay, Sophia.
Right, Sophia.
No. Men who walk up and the first thing they comment on is your physical appearance are just
What else are they going to say? They don't know you. They don't know anything about you.
Do you come here often?
How?
Okay.
What? No. How are they supposed to say anything different than that? They've never spoken to you. They've never seen you. And then when they do see you, they're like, oh my gosh, God knew what he was doing when he put you together. Like, let me learn who
so
you
that's
are.
A pickup line?
There is no pickup line. There's no pickup line.
That is a pickup line.
No, you might look at it as a pickup line. It's not a pickup line. It's like, I want to get to know you better because I am blinded by your beauty right now.
Okay, I have a story.
And I want to look at you every single day. That's what I want. And then if you're afraid of that, Avery, and then that's your problem, and you cannot tell me I can't find a man. You cannot say that if that's your initial reaction. I'm telling you. I'm telling the women that go, where are all the men? That's what I'm telling you. You can't be scared of that. Now, what you don't do is you go on Tinder and swipe right on every single guy that's got a face tattoo. That's what you don't do.
That's a red flag, friends.
No offense to those guys.
No, yes offense. It's a red flag. Okay, I have a story. And here's the reason why. I would be afraid if someone walked up to me and the first thing that they said is you're so pretty or whatever compliment you have. Okay.
I will bet you $100, Avery. If we never met, I bet you that you would be smitten by what I'm coming with if I tried to pick you up.
I don't know. If
we never met, you have no idea who I am. We're both single. And then I was like, I want to take that girl out on a date.
I'm very skeptical.
You would
and
not
I'll tell
be
you why. Okay, hold on. We're going through a story, John.
All right,
interrupting cow.
Story time.
This guy that I knew messages me on Facebook out of the blue, and he's like chatting me up, and he's like, "You are so hot. I want to take you on a date."
Time out. Can I have time out in the story? You don't do it over messages.
Okay, what are they supposed to do?
And I know you live online. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying you're talking about messages. Yeah, like the first thing shouldn't be like messaging is. I'm saying you have a better shot of meeting the one.
I already knew this person. I already knew them from the past.
Okay,
I already knew him.
Okay, go ahead.
Is he supposed to track me down?
No, but maybe he goes. Maybe he's like, you know what? I want to get in shape. Avery, teach me how to get in shape. And he's got a hidden agenda, but that's what it starts with.
So
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
You're more likely to get me out doing that than you are telling me I'm so pretty. And here's the reason why. Okay, backtracking again. I am getting all these messages from him. I'm getting all these messages from him.
Enough of that,
and
Travis.
All my guy friends like you are saying things to me like, oh, he's clearly just trying to sleep with you. No man is going to come at you. You're so hot. You're so beautiful. You're so cool. You're so awesome. I want to take you out on a date. Okay. Therefore, I'm like, okay, I'm not even going to entertain this. So I let it drag out for like 3 weeks. I kind of go ghost. Like I just saw 3 weeks is long for me. Normally I would have been on the first date by week 2. Okay.
Ridiculous.
Therefore, I let it drag out and then I go ghost. I just stop responding to him. I'm like, clearly he's just trying to get with me. That's not my jam. So I stop responding. And then he comes back hard and he's like, I want to take you to dinner. And I was like, oh. So we go to dinner. Dinner was great. Doesn't even try and make a move on me. Like it was great. Anywho, we're like planning for a third date at this point, and there's still none of that. So I'm like, it's confusing because guy friends like you were giving me the advice of like, no, if a guy comes at you hard like that, like he's not interested in dating you. Like he would be like focusing on like getting to know you, not telling you like how pretty you are. So I don't know what to believe because y'all males are split on the issue.
You're telling me that he's not making a move. He is just.
Well, he tells me how pretty I am.
But he's not doing anything when you're dating.
I mean, we've hugged.
Right.
That's a Christian kiss.
I mean, you're allowed to tell a girl she's pretty. I don't consider that coming at you hard.
Okay, but you're so hot, you're so cool.
Yeah, I don't
crazy.
consider that coming at you hard. I think that's just wanting to compliment you.
Okay. So so if a man is like telling you all
when
those
you're
things, like he's not trying to make a
no,
move?
he's trying to make you feel good about yourself. No, you know what?
John winning with the technology today.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
What coming at you hard, I'm saying, like really trying to make a move is saying, hey, how about we come to my house on the third date? Or like, hey, what's your favorite position? Or he just tries to make the conversation sexual
Yeah.
immediately. Like that's making a move. It's not you're so pretty. It's what do you have underneath that shirt? Like that's you know what I'm saying? There is a hard difference. And you cannot tell me that the conversations don't just get sexual real quick. Yeah.
Yeah, they haven't gone there at all because I don't let it.
You work all day, right? You have a job where you have a lot of hours that you work. You know, if he's like, how are you doing? You go, I'm tired, I'm at work. And I was like, oh, you've been standing up all day? Then Audrey's got, I have a place for you to sit. You know what I mean? That's making a move. That's too much. That means
that was smooth.
That means he wants to sleep with you, right? I mean, obviously. You're so pretty does not qualify for that, Avery. I think you gotta switch, especially if he doesn't do anything on dates. Honestly, if all you've done is hug in 3 dates, I think that's kind of weird.
Okay, it's only been 2. We're planning the 3rd, to be fair. But okay, all of this to say, because this is not about me.
I'm all about that respectful first kiss, first date moment. You figure out
first date.
Yeah. No, yep. I'm a big romantic comedy guy. I like the walk to the door, the walk to the car. You both like each other somewhat, but you don't know each other a ton. Yeah. And then you just see if you have a little bit of a vibe or spark or whatever.
Okay, to be fair,
it's a respectful kiss. It's not like oh, we're gonna get after it. I'm all about that on the first date because then you know exactly I want to keep on going or nope, I don't care. Right?
Yeah, to be fair, sometimes that kills the moment. Like there is a vibe and then the kiss is really bad and you're like, I'm out.
Yeah, but you need to know that.
Yeah.
That's a part of it. That is a part of it.
All right, fine.
You need to know that, right?
Okay. Kiss on the first date. And we gotta circle back, John. You are out.
I'm sorry. I just think you'd be married by now if you had my mindset. That's it. Go ahead.
Maybe I don't want to be married by now.
All right. Strong, independent woman. I get it.
Okay. So here is the thing. Okay, where do you meet people? That's where we were supposed to be going with this conversation. Okay. We want to talk about where you meet people that is not the gym, that is not the bar. What is left?
So I think as CrossFitters, that's what we do a lot, right? We're at the gym a lot. That's kind of a difficult question because I think where you meet people, if you're not in college or school or whatever, but that's an easy, you know what I mean? You're with people. Short of it's just where you go often or what hobby you have. That's not the gym. But for me, there isn't any other thing, right? Yeah, maybe you can get lucky. I think church is a great place, but again, if you don't go to church, then that's not a place. That's not a place, right? But where you go often with other people who go often is where you can meet people. I know it sounds so simple, but that's the truth. And if you don't have anything like that, then you need to find a hobby that you like that other people like, right? Okay. Like if there is a photography club or you like photography, you're an amateur photographer. There's got to be some club somewhere. We live, If you live in a city, if you don't live in a city, then it's, kind of limited. But you need to find something that other people do, and then just go do it. Like get into a club, get into an activity that guys and girls are all at.
Okay, so what if you work all the time? Is work an acceptable place to meet a partner?
It really, really depends. I think work is fine if you can cut off that relationship and it doesn't affect your work.
I work at an organization.
For instance, like if it's your
so
boss,
many people are married and dating, like at the company that I work for, because I live in a small town. It's not technically small, but like I work at a big company in a smallish town. So there's just like a ton of people that are dating and married, and that's scary to me.
I think if I'm gonna have to get the bouncer here in a minute. I think, Audrey's limited. Audrey just needs to move, honestly. But
come to Oregon, Audrey.
I think like if it's your boss, probably not, because like if that goes sour, one of you is basically going to quit. It's probably not going to be the boss, right? I think I think as long as it's not going to affect your work, if the relationship goes sour, it's fine. If it is like going to hurt your work and you like your work, you don't want to quit, then like you're effing up your career, and I don't think that's good. I don't think that's good for anybody, honestly. I know if I fell in love and like it's like I want to give all of me to all of you, it's like wholeheartedly notebook type of love. And then something happened. And then the second she's dating somebody else, I can't, like I'm done. Like I'm going to shut down. It's going to be a rainy day for me. Come on. It's not doing it. Oh no, it's not doing it. It did it before. Did you got it?
Is it gonna go?
Lauren, I hate this. Lauren set me up. It was gonna be so good. There we go. Thumbs down for me. I'm so mad that did not happen.
Well, nevertheless, okay.
It was supposed to rain on my screen.
Don't meet people at work, is what you're saying. I can't say I've never dated a coworker because I have.
No, I'm not saying you can't date a coworker. I'm just saying don't let it affect your work process.
For sure.
And if you're confident in that, then go get it.
Okay, so places you can meet people. So far we have work, Christian mingle, but nowhere else online, according to John Young.
Farmers Only is pretty good.
Oh, too. Farmers Only is very good. Church, a photography club, or other hobby club.
Just hobbies.
Okay, a hobby club. Okay. What does it look like?
Go ahead.
Oh, what does it look like to meet someone at church?
I probably like a youth group trip. Not youth group because like your kids then, but a mission trip.
Okay.
So I went on a lot of youth group trips. I didn't go on a lot of.
This was a children's show.
Well, when I was a child, I went on a lot of youth group trips. Yeah. Don't meet. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That sounded really bad.
Barking.
A mission trip. You know
okay.
What I mean? You're a group of people and you're in some foreign place. You don't know what's going on. Nobody really knows what's going on. You're just kind of working together. And then you find some single girl. Dude, it's kind of like shooting fish in a barrel at that point. You're both single. You're both in a foreign place and just looking for companionship in whatever this, and with a shared goal of sharing the gospel. How are you not going to meet somebody like that?
Here's my dilemma with that. You are meeting someone in an environment that is completely different than your day-to-day life.
Mm-hmm.
Like it kind of would be like meeting someone on vacation. Do you even know that that's someone like in their normal environment that you would want to date? Or are you just seeing them at their best because they're on a performance?
It's an easy way to get started. And I get it. That's like a lot of commitment, Travis. I'm with you. I'm with Travis on that. Like I'm not trying to do all that. Right. I'm with you.
Go to Uganda.
But then no, just in your like small groups. Most churches have small groups wherever you split and do like you go visit a family's house and then like you go like it's a bunch of couples or a bunch of singles. Like they have different groups. And there's a lot of churches that have single groups for single people, which is basically Christian mingle in real life. Like seriously, it says for single people. You're not allowed to be here if you have a significant other.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, so for religious folks, church. Okay, we got to talk through more. Not everyone goes to church.
No, for sure. And if you don't, then I really think you just have to find a hobby. And again, this is a hard question because you say not at the gym.
Yeah, a hobby other than the gym.
Right, because I mean, like if it was me, I don't have any other places that I go. I don't think I'm going to meet my significant other at McDonald's. I'm not interested in dating a big mama, and that's all that's at McDonald's. I've looked.
The difficult thing about meeting people at the gym, I think, and the reason why I want to exclude that from this conversation is because most of us go to an affiliate. And that is so awkward. I mean, I've been there, done that. Like, dating someone in your affiliate is just a recipe for drama. So it would be one thing if you went to a Globo gym and there's 500 people that go to your gym and everyone goes at different times and like there's not any expectation of interacting. But I feel like in the affiliate, that's when things get awkward. So maybe then the tip for a fitnessy person is to get a Globo gym membership and to go intermittently do your accessory.
Planet Fitness on Saturday.
No, not Planet Fitness.
Just a random gym on Saturday.
And the type of men that you would be meeting at Planet Fitness probably are not good.
Well, I don't know.
And that's okay. This is for men too. This is not just for ladies. This is also for men. If you're looking for a lady. Okay, maybe it's get a Globo gym membership. If there's a gym near you that has free weights, in my opinion.
Jose said adult sports leagues. I don't know how prevalent those are. I know if you live in a city, there's bound to be something out there. But yeah, dude, for sure. I mean, pickleball is so much fun. I've just never participated. So I don't know how many people are into it, but if you live in a city, for sure. I mean, that's why would you not do that? Especially if you're good. Avery, if I was trying to if I was single and I felt hopeless and I'm just never going to meet anybody, it's ridiculous. I would get filthy at pickleball. Filthy. Okay. Just in my garage, just playing against the wall, just and looking up what do pro pickleballers do. And then I would show up to a rec league and be like, I've never really played with people before. I just kind of dabble in it and then just be the best person there. And then all of a sudden everybody's asking me, how do they do the curvy forehand thing that I'm doing? And I'd be like, well, here, let me show you. And then it's a wrap. Then it's a wrap.
Okay, we're hearing the best advice on where to meet people today from John Young.
And after an intense pickleball bout, then we go, hey, you want to get something to eat after or get a drink after? They're not going to say no, and then it's all you're good to go.
All right. Okay, good to know. I'm going to go to Dick's Sporting Goods tonight, get some pickleball paddles. Okay. Yeah. Adult sports league, though, back to the original question.
Jose's right. This was his idea. I don't want to take credit for not my idea.
But Jose, JY really expanded on it. The forearm twisty, that's the move.
Okay. You think about it. Yeah. You don't think you would look good in a little pickleball girl outfit? You're telling me you wouldn't look good? Have that little mini skirt with the Spanx on. You're telling me you don't look good in that, Avery?
I golf. So had you let me get a word in edgewise, John, what I would have said is my version of pickleball is the golf course. There was a time last summer when I was really trying to date and I would get real cute and I would go to the driving range and hit balls. But the problem is I put my headphones in and I'm paying attention because I'm actually trying to golf. So I think if you're going to go, I don't think women can take the same approach as men. If we're going to go to the golf course, we got to look like we're really struggling. We got to have our headphones out. We got to look very approachable.
No, I think golf is really bad because it's such a slow sport.
Not the driving range.
No, yeah, but people are trying to improve their swing. When you're pickleball, you're playing with people. I think it needs to be a game you are playing with people, not on your own individual.
Okay, well, hold on, because I have to argue with Dakota. Dakota says no one talks to girls at driving ranges. That is false from personal experience. I have been talked to multiple times at the driving range, so it
All
does
right.
work. It does work.
I'm with Dakota though, and I don't know Dakota, but I know he's in the grid league. But I'm with him here. If I see a girl, if I'm at the driving range and I see a girl at the driving range, I don't care how much she's struggling. Like, it's kind of like the weight room. Like, if a girl is in the weight room, like, she's here for her. Like, she's not. I'm like that guy now that's trying to pick up girls at a gym that, hey, they don't want to be talked to here. They have, like you said, they have their headphones in. She's trying to get better. Just let her figure it out. If she wants my help, she'll ask for it. But that's not something I'm trying to make the first move there. You know what I mean?
Should the girl go to the driving range?
You're in your own lane. You're in your own lane.
Ask for help. Should she ask for help?
If she asks for help, it's basically like, hey, do you want to come to my house later? Like, it's like here's like, I don't think there's a gray area. I really think you need to find something where you're playing a game. You know what I mean?
So trying to get in on someone's round, then golfing. I actually think golf is a great. I think that's a great sports option.
And I think men care too much to let women affect them in the game of golf.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like, we are trying to win. We're trying to get better. Like, golf is
We're trying to get drunk, which that's probably not the type we should be going for.
Golf is a really hard game. Like, it's just not a place I would try to pick. In my opinion, I don't live on a country club or anything. I just don't. Okay, I've never played golf like that, Audrey. I'm just saying I would be in my own world. You know?
Caleb says he'd be screwed.
All right.
Alrighty. Okay, so golf course is out for John. I think the golf course is in.
By the way, y'all need to calm down with this, okay? I'm trying to hype my girl up. You need to just calm it down. Okay, I think we're allowed to say a girl is pretty without trying to get at her.
Okay. Hear me out. Sports leagues, like rec volleyball or rec soccer or rec softball. I think that what's the laugh for? Is it the softball? That's a big thing here. I live right by the fields. Like, that's a big thing.
Like slow pitch softball?
Yeah.
I didn't think those were intermingled. I thought that was like a guy's thing.
No, it's co-ed. There's like co-ed teams. I think that's fun.
You're
like
not
the
really
activities thing.
Yeah, you're not really next to each other in that sport, though.
No, but there's banter. Like, it's okay. Your whole point about this like whole dating concept is that you just have to like plant a seed in the first in-person interaction.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
It's not a first date. You're just trying to meet the person.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Okay. Sophia feels confident that the grid league is the place to meet people.
I mean, I think grid league is worse than CrossFit as far as cheating controversies and all that. I mean, I don't know.
Is the track record good?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of like just drama with that type of stuff. And again, I do not know, so like don't try to cancel me, grid league. But I don't know. I think it's everybody's trying to go as fast as they can, and everybody's sweating, hormones are up. I just don't think it's. Don't hate on High Rocks.
I had this idea.
Yeah, if you want a little skinny boy, go to High Rocks. I agree.
I might be doing a High Rocks.
All right, go get it, girl. You want a little beta boy? Go get you one.
Stop it. We talked about this, and if I look for the guy who is in the back of the pack who's doing really good on this sled.
I didn't say anything.
If I'm looking at the sled, I'm not looking for the runner.
You're just gonna stay in the sled area.
You're just gonna observe. I guess when you go to a High Rocks, like, and you're a spectator, there's the corral, like where all the spectators go. You have to move like through the corral if you want to observe different parts of the race. So you literally could just stand by the sled. You
just walk around. I'm a sled girl. That's where I'm at.
And then when you find the one that you like, you follow them through the end. Their name is on the big screen.
He's hurting on the run. That's my dude. Yeah. That's that guy right there.
Heavy, a big boy. Big Papa.
Hey, be careful with that. All right. So yeah,
Okay.
find a hobby or find an adult league, sports league.
Okay,
Any sport will do.
what's the military problem?
What do you mean?
Why do you say no military men?
I don't say no military men. I just think there's a lot of military men where I think the military is a big place where people are just trying to sleep with girls. They know, like, they're leaving every time. Like, they'll go to a bunch of different places. It's almost like the traveling nurse thing I told you. If you're a traveling nurse, speaking from experience, I've know
Can we
a
hear
lot.
the story?
No, I've never been a traveling nurse, but I've done a lot of rotations with traveling nurses, and that is like a big time cheating job, a traveling nurse, because you have to go to a different place and stay there for 3 days, and then you go back home, and you do that a lot. And I don't know if they can get away with having multiple wives. Hey, this is incorrect. I haven't taken it. That's like not passing and
Can't fail something
not
you haven't
taking it.
taken.
Yeah. And it wasn't even like I was going to do it, and then Sevon hired me and paying me way more than a nursing job ever would, Travis. So suck it. I'm just saying, a traveling nurse is one of them jobs. Now, Caleb, do you agree or disagree about what I'm saying with the military? And not all men are bad. Not all men are bad, but it's just a lot of military guys do that.
What about military women too? Because I feel like
can't speak for them. One, I'm not a woman, and I've never been in the military, so I can't speak for them at all.
I feel like most women in the military date men in the military. I mean, the number of women in the military is substantially lower than men, relatively speaking, but I feel like most military women that I've seen like date or marry military men.
Yeah, Caleb's told stories about military women before.
Interesting.
Just basically in the barracks, just running trains left and right. It's really bad.
I wonder if it's your boredom.
Your face. just 6 guys at once. Just it's like that's their PT.
That's not what I thought that meant.
That's their PT.
Okay.
What did you hold on? Time out. What did you think that was?
I don't know. I thought it was like a revolving door.
It basically is a revolving door. It's a revolving door of men. Is what's going on.
I didn't know that was a real thing that people did. Okay. Back to the content. Okay, so do military men and women, do they cheat, and can they not commit because they have nowhere else to meet people? I can't get over this.
She needed to know it, Caleb. She needed to know it.
My innocence is being stripped from me.
What was your question?
Do the military people, do they cheat because and like get bored because they have nowhere else to go? Like they're trapped, right? Like they're in the barracks, they're on base, like
no,
or when they're deployed, like there's nowhere else. So do they just yeah.
Like, you think if you have a wife and like, let's just, let's take it all the way. Like, you have a wife and 4 kids and whatever, like at home. And then you go to Japan or, wherever you get posted, right? Like, then you're there for 6 months. And like, yeah, you have contact with them, but then it's just you and your boys for 6 months, and you're just lonely.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's right, but like, and it's very, very, very easy. It's just so easy to just do, literally, and then nobody cares over there, and then you just come home like nothing happened. I just think that happens. I just think it happens a lot, just because it's easy. Again, not saying it's right. I don't think it's right, but it's just, I could see a lot of that happening.
Mm-hmm.
And again, Caleb corrects me if I'm wrong, because Caleb's, living it, been through it. Like, and I haven't. So like, if I'm speaking out of turn, tell me I'm speaking out of turn. I just think it's very, very easy. And I think it would be very hard for me to date somebody when I knew they were going to leave a bunch. But But I'm a guy, and I think it'd be different for girls, right? I don't think the same way you guys think. For me, if my wife like left every 6 months for 4 months out of a time, I would hate it. Like I would not be about it at all. Like I wouldn't
I
start. I
don't think
wouldn't.
women like that either.
Well, I'm saying I wouldn't start dating that person because I know that's going to happen if I don't know them. If you're already married, I get it. But if I wouldn't start dating them.
I broke up with a guy. I dated a guy when I was in high school that was much older than high school. He was in the Air Force. He was stationed in Alaska, and we dated for like
Ooh.
5 days. He was here on leave. We dated for like 5 days. Like we'd gone on multiple dates, and like we were going to be official. His leave ended. He goes back to Alaska, and within like 3-4 days, I broke up with him because I was like, I can't do it. Like he's too far away. Like I knew right away. I was like, literally can't do this. So I get it. It's long distance is not for everyone.
Audrey brings up a great point. Why are we acting like they are the cheaters when their spouses cheat on them too?
Oh, that's
and
very real.
And I have no insight. Yeah, I don't have any insight on that at all. I feel.
Have you watched Army Wives, John?
Have you seen Brothers?
No.
Dude, if you haven't seen Brothers, it's a great movie. It's got Tobey Maguire and Jake Gyllenhaal in it.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. They're twins, fraternal, obviously. One goes to somewhere, Afghanistan, we'll just call it, gets captured, is a prisoner of war, is gone for like 2 years. The wife ends up having sex with the brother. It happens really like they say no, like they try to not for this not to happen. Like he's taking care of them. He's staying there, taking care of them. Like the wife and the kid and their 2 girls. The girls love him, right? The brother, and basically plays daddy, and then he plays real daddy.
That's
and
icky.
Then but I'm telling you, the way the movie is, it's not. I'm telling you, you should watch. Brothers is a great movie for what we are talking about exactly. And the thing that Audrey pulls up because, and then he comes back and is a different person.
Yeah.
Like they rescue him, right? The brother that's a prisoner of war, and they've tortured him. They've done some terrible things to him. And then when he comes back, it's like he's a different person. And then they have to act like nothing happened. And then it just things pop off. And I won't ruin the movie, but I've just said about an hour and 15 minutes of the movie, but I won't ruin the last 35 minutes of it. Great movie. It's called Brothers. Natalie Portman's the wife. She's beautiful.
Obviously.
Yeah. But you should watch it. It's or Audrey, you should watch it. It's exactly what we're talking about.
Okay, I have a completely different question. I want us to change.
Yeah, let's do something different. We talk way too long in the military for 2 people who have never been in the military.
Accurate. I have dated a veteran or 5 though. Okay. OnlyFans.
Me too, man. Me too.
Okay, but Natalie Portman in Star Wars. Natalie Portman
in anything, man.
Okay. OnlyFans in the fitness space. Yay or nay, and why?
I think I'm an obviously nay. I hate, and hate's a really bad word. I dislike greatly women that prey on men to get money. It's.
I'm curious why you think it's women preying on men.
Because you are, and I 100% understand from the woman's perspective. Men are pigs. Men pay for it. Like they're giving you money to really just kind of just do nothing but have a camera, right? Like I get it. I 100% get the woman's perspective. Men are disgusting. It's not you guys that are disgusting. I understand that. But you feed these men. You facilitate this. And it will never stop. How do you expect men to not sexualize you when there's so many women that say, pay me and I will do anything for you.
So
Like that's because
okay,
that's what's happening. And
okay, and I understand that. I'm not disagreeing. It's also a nay from me. I think it's terrible for women, but I don't think that it's women preying on men. That's not how capitalism works. If there wasn't a demand for it, women wouldn't be doing it. Period. Before OnlyFans, women
of
were out at the
course
strip
there's a
club taking
demand.
their clothes off and they were
Right.
prostituting themselves out. They're doing the same thing, but in an online format. If the demand wasn't there, women wouldn't be doing it. So it's actually the root cause of this is men
Yeah,
who
people
want
pay
the product.
people pay people to kill people too. I would just be like, it's okay because people want it.
No, and I'm
There's a
not
demand. There's a
justifying it.
demand for it.
I'm not justifying it. I'm saying it's not the women that are creating the issue, it's the men.
Okay.
Women are
All right.
perpetuating
All
it.
right. All
They're
right.
not
All
the
right.
source
All
of it.
right. Okay. Yes, women are perpetuating it. Okay. It will not get better. It's on the women to make it better
Correct. I
because
would agree.
men will not.
Yeah, if women are
And
not willing to do it,
if you just want to say like, well, what about the men? I'm telling you right now, you can't depend on men. You can't count on them. We see a naked girl. We see a naked girl. We can't not look at that naked girl, right? I can do everything within my power, Avery, and I am very staunch in not looking at certain things. If it's put in front of me, it's so hard not to
yeah,
leave it.
but that's not this. You have to pay. You have to put in your card number.
I'm saying if you put that on Instagram, right? Like men they're
For
going to
sure.
look at it, and then men who like don't have, I would say, and this might come across badly, but I think it's very rare, or I'm in the minority of the moral standard that I try to hold for myself. Okay, which means the majority they're going to click that link.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just this addictive cycle that they are not going to stop. Like men won't stop. Men are pigs. Men are evil. Women are evil too, but men are evil in this fact. Okay, I know, Caleb, and I'm trying so hard not to come off like that. I promise you. I understand the way that sounds. But the women facilitate it because men give them money. And right. two things, twofold. I think it's on the women not to put themselves out there. I think it ruins relationships because every guy has seen you naked. I don't agree with anything in Islam, but that's one thing, nobody sees my wife but me. Like, that's something admirable, I think. And like, if everybody's ever seen you do, or you get with guys and you film it and whatever, and it's like, it's all this stuff, like, then as a woman, as a girl, like, what are you? You're just something to look at, right? Like, where is your self-worth? Where is your value? You devalued yourself.
I think it goes beyond the woman who is actually perpetuating the porn. Like, let's be real, that's what it is. It's that is then creating an unrealistic and unachievable standard for the remaining women, right? Because men are viewing this content and they're expecting this type of looking woman with certain grooming standards. Maybe there's behavior being exhibited, atypical fantasy, I don't know, whatever y'all want to, trains and whatever y'all were talking about. Okay, whatever that is, it's happening. Men then come to expect that type of behavior in a relationship, and then you have you have like sexual deviance issues in any relationship that man is in the future.
I don't even know what I was
Am I
talking
wrong?
about in that.
Like,
No.
it's the same
They create
that pornography creates the same issue. Like, it's regular women basically are not meeting men's standards anymore because men are watching so much porn and participating in OnlyFans that whatever they're running into in the real world is not meeting that standard.
No, I would agree with that. Can't really speak on that, but I would agree with it. I just think women are worth so much more than what I wish every woman could see how valuable she is in this world. And OnlyFans, and I know that sounds so gay, but in OnlyFans women or porn women, like you
Apparently that's called a bop now.
You do a disservice to the rest of the girls in the world. Because then, like, also you get, like, I think it gives men power. And like, I know women might see it the other way around. Like, I made 300. I saw some girl on I don't watch the Whatever podcast, but I like YouTube clips. You know what I'm talking about? The Whatever podcast, where they have a bunch of, like, a round table of girls. Yeah. Like, you know, I made $100,000 this month. How much did you make? You know, she's so proud of herself because she made all this money. You know, cool girl. But like, men gave you that money. I know you see it as you have the power, but it's literally like, how much money can I give you for you to do whatever I want? Because I have this money and you want it. And this means nothing. This means nothing to me. I can buy you. You're my slave. I know it's looked at a little differently in society, but you essentially are my slave that I can just give you whatever I want to give you, and then you're just going to do it. Like,
well, yeah, it is literally
what it is.
Objectification of women. Like, that's literally what it is. It is, you're depersonifying, you're taking the person out of it, you're objectifying women, right? They're just an object that can be used, paid for, right? Like something that you can buy. I mean, that's literally what it is. So, okay.
I know it's a little, I know we're like looking into it a little, like, deeper than what it is, but I
don't think so.
That is what it is. But I'm saying I don't think very many people look at it like that's what it is. They look, hey, they want to pay me for it. I'm doing nothing.
My body, my choice sentiment, you know, societally.
And I'm not
is the implication of that.
You know, Seema says, why does it sound like John's defending Sevy's point about Mitchell Hooper? I'm not at all. It's not like actually going through with things. Like he hired her as an assistant. He basically, I almost think he groomed that girl to get with him the whole time. I think he had the power in that whole scenario, and it was completely his choice. I'm not saying like it's the women's fault. I'm saying women have the burden to fix it. It might be an unjust burden. It might be unfair, but it is. It is. You know, for women to stop sexualizing themselves so much, because that's what men want. and you're not going to find you are not going to find a great guy if you do that, because then, and I'm not just talking about OnlyFans, but like, just if you sexualize yourself a lot, like, then guys are only going to want you for that, because that's what you put out. So the guys that are attracted to you, that's what they're about.
Right. Well, yeah, men can't consume what women are not willing to create.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
It is unfair to you guys. I will say that.
We have beaten the dead horse, John.
I'm sorry. Okay.
You're welcome. Okay. You have a topic, you said.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's fair, Caleb.
John, the floor is yours.
That's why the strong women are where it's at. We'll save it for next week.
No, we have 5 minutes.
No. If there's any question, I want to save it for next week. If there's any questions, let's hear it from the chat. Viewers. Yeah, we got 6 minutes left. So from the viewers, if you guys have any comments, any stories, or anything you just want us to, an opinion about, hit us up right now. Flood it up, Audrey, Caleb, Nicole, Seema, Sophia, Travis. I think Travis left, but
Lauren, where's Lauren? Yeah, everyone wants to hear what we're going to talk about next week.
And that's your right, Caleb. You consume the heck out of your wife, okay? Like multiple times a day.
Okay, Travis, I feel like y'all already should know the answer to this based on the long opinion I just gave, but absolutely not. Um, to me,
Do you okay?
money. Yes. Okay. Go ahead.
We'll make this a little easier. What if somebody asked for your socks?
I think that's so gross. I'm out.
If they gave you $100,000 for your
I think
socks,
that's so gross. Knowing what they would do with that, I'm out. Like, that's so gross.
$100,000, you say no
That just
for
feels
for
morally
for
repugnant. I could
for
not
your
do it.
socks.
Yeah, no.
$1 million.
A brand new pair, sure.
$1 million.
I'll send them an unused pair
No, you have to wear
from
them
my
for
drawer.
you have to wear them for a
No.
week.
I hate that. Oh, that is so gross.
$1
No.
billion. If somebody
No.
gave you, I don't believe you.
No.
I
You
don't
know
believe that
what?
you wouldn't send your socks for $1 billion.
I don't get me wrong. I love shoes.
You could buy 1 million pair of socks for that
I
amount.
love shoes and I love to buy new shoes. I don't love them enough to have to think about what the person is doing with my dirty freaking socks every time I
So,
wear them.
so listen, Travis said at May 24th, by the way, is our first grid league match.
And my birthday.
And Avery's birthday, double time, Travis. Travis said he'll pay you $200 for your grid match socks. So, like,
How
whenever
about my
you
knee sleeves, Travis?
I feel like that's more expensive. Knee sleeves, dude. That's got some stuff, man.
That's that's 500 bucks.
Just
Thanks,
start
Caleb.
selling your grid league stuff.
Oh yeah. No, just kidding. Anywho, yes, the answer is no. Absolutely not. In fact, I have recently come to the realization I would rather make no money and do what I love than make a lot of money and do something I don't love. The older I get. So, absolutely no OnlyFans for me.
$10, Travis.
Ooh.
$10.
But that comes with swag, Travis. Like the
Mhm.
socks they don't come with swag.
And it would like fit Travis kind of like loose. You know what I mean? Like, because
Are you calling him small?
No, Travis is thick up top.
You're just thicker.
I think so. I think a little bit. Well, I'm saying I've worn it, so it's like loose a little bit. You know what I mean? I've stretched it out. Oh, you have to pay a lot more than that, Audrey. It's a lot of trauma to these wearing wife beaters. I don't know. I don't know if I've went a day without like wearing a wife beater underneath my shirt. I can't do it. I don't like the cotton against my body. That's true. She paid me yesterday. I won't tell you guys what for. Okay. I'm actually down. Okay, while we're on the subject of me being so big, I'm actually down weight. I was 207 this morning. So how about you guys get off of my back?
You're not even that heavy.
Don't patronize me.
No, I'm serious.
Let's play Would You Rather. We have 2 minutes.
I feel like people talk about you like you weigh 240. Anywho.
I know.
Okay.
I know. It's sad.
All right, we're playing Would You Rather.
That means I look 240. All right, you first. Then I'll ask you one.
Oh no, me first.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather date someone if you were still single, right? Because you're married. Would you rather have dated someone who you were not physically attracted to, but you felt like a soul, like cosmic connection with? Or someone who was super duper hot, but you had no connection with?
Date. So what is this? How many times am I dating them?
In perpetuity.
This is hard, Avery, because I've told you about the line.
Yeah, we know about the line.
And this person, this cosmic soulmate of a person, like they're my best friend.
Yeah.
But I'm not about to. If I'm dating them in perpetuity, it means I'm married to them. I'm not having sex with my best friend. If you know what I'm saying, I'm just not. I would divorce the hot girl, or if it's till death do us part, I'd hire Caleb to kill her eventually. But I'm probably picking the hot girl, man, because I can't get past the line. You know what I mean? I'm watching The Handmaiden's Tale. You know, she could be the handmaiden. You know. Yeah, but Audrey. Here's the thing. if I have to, okay, what do I have to do? I hate this question because you got to make them like, how ugly are we talking?
Okay, I feel like most unconventionally attractive people or whatever, if they care enough, like they can make themselves look nice. Like it's not like, oh what? So what? They have like a big
This
nose,
is
or
what I'm
they have
talking about.
they have
Like
crooked
if
teeth.
I
Like
have like if you're
no,
saying like a
no.
Gertrude, I'm not doing that ever. Like,
I feel like most
give me
things
a
can be
celebrity.
fixed,
Give
right?
me a celebrity. Give me a celebrity.
What kind?
Like this is how this person looks.
Good
My
or bad?
cosmic connection. Well, you
Oh,
said she's not attractive, so like give me a celebrity I
okay.
can compare her
Did
to.
you watch Ugly Betty? Like America Ferrera or whatever her name is,
A
but in
rare.
Ugly Betty.
No, I'd date her then. She's fine.
Oh, okay, okay.
I like yeah. And then like she's nerdy and we got a soul connection. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That'd be fine all day. I'd pick her all day.
Yeah, I just feel
I'm
like I
expecting
agree with
like
Audrey.
Gertrude. I'm expecting 600-pound life is what you said. Like
Uh,
I have a soul connection
but
with
then again,
600-pound life.
people can lose hundreds of pounds
And then
too.
they got
Like those
that
things are all
loose
changeable.
skin, like I'm not
There's
six.
surgery. I'm just saying, like those things can be changed, right? Like I would rather date the person with the cosmic connection because I feel like the physical is temporary. You could go blind too.
Listen,
Like you could literally go blind.
listen,
I
listen.
just
If
I feel like it would change over time.
I would ruin Anna Kendrick if that was my person. Absolutely, but only from Pitch Perfect, nothing else.
Okay.
That
And
little
on
hip,
that note,
that little hip sway scene she's got. Everybody knows what I'm talking about when she's the very last song.
I
Mm-hmm.
know the little like the cup.
No, not the cup song's fine. I'm talking about the last one. She's got like these high rise pants. Like it does it for me. Would you rather be married to somebody who is 4'4" or 8 feet?
8. 8.
8 feet? Really?
Yeah. I one time I dated a guy who
Do
was
you
like,
know how tall 8
okay,
feet
yes,
is?
okay. It's twice as tall as 4 feet. Um, there there was once that I dated this guy who was like 6'8", which I'm 5'7". Like I'm not short. He was like 6'7", and he was pretty tall, but I didn't like I wear heels, so I didn't really feel like, it didn't feel that bad. So like I would just wear my heels all the time. I would buy the Vans with the heels on and wear those.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just 4'4's that's too small. And if he's jacked, he's gonna look like an Oompa Loompa at that height. Like I can't do it. I've never
Okay.
dated a guy shorter than me. Not that I really
How
care.
tall? How tall would it have to be past where you're not dating 8 feet anymore?
Uh, 5'8".
5'8"? Are you serious? Then 8 foot? Avery, you're lying. You don't know how tall 8 foot is. Then
Yes, it is. It's a foot taller than my door.
no, like
I'm being
he's got
really
he's
serious.
got a waddle everywhere because he's so like uncoordinated. Like it's gonna come with what 8 foot comes
Like
with.
an
It's not
NBA
like
player.
it's no. It's a foot taller than the tallest NBA player. It's a foot taller than Shaq. Like he's not
Okay.
like he can't move. He's too
Okay.
big to move. He can't.
Okay.
He
5'6".
can't.
I don't know.
He can't get in a car. Like he's a foot taller than Shaq.
Okay.
Like a 1 foot taller.
Fine.
But hey, how
5'6".
much taller Shaq is than I am is how much taller this guy is than Shaq.
Okay.
5'8". That's crazy.
I
I'm
said
barely
5'6".
taller than 5'8".
You're 5'10". It's on a good day.
That's what that is right there.
I said 5'6". Okay, made concessions, and that's pushing it.
So you'd rather date 8 foot than Matt Fraser?
Matt Fraser's 5'7".
No, he's 5'6" in shoes.
I said 5'6".
In shoes.
And if Matt Fraser was not married. Okay. That chest tattoo, that's all I'm saying.
Let's do one more. Here, chat, if you have a would you rather you want us to answer, go ahead and put it in there. Ooh. Yeah. Poor Savon. Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
Savon's 5'4".
I mean Haley. He's already
Hit
got
it.
Haley. So.
Hit us with the would you rather chat, and then
Yep.
we'll end it on that one. Unless I can think of a juicy one.
Who? Sophia? Me? Toxic? Sophia says she likes toxic. Me? No, don't.
You think that you don't.
I like healthy.
That's what Britney Spears said.
I like healed. Okay, I don't think we have any additional would you rathers.
No, I don't
Unless
think
they're
so.
just real slow. Maybe they're real slow.
Did you hear that,
well,
chat? Avery called you retarded.
huh?
You called our chat retarded. You said they're
I
real
called
slow.
them slow
Yeah.
at typing. Okay. Nevertheless, y'all heard
Yeah.
it here. John has some groundbreaking topic for next week.
No, it's not groundbreaking. I just don't want to ask it on this one.
Okay, so we'll be back next week.
Yeah.
Submit y'all's questions ahead of time. So message, there's a would you rather.
Ooh, hey. No, I have a better one. Let's do okay, and then we need it, and then we'll need to leave.
Okay.
Let's do a Mary F kill. You can pick 3 girls for me, and I'll pick 3 guys for you.
Okay. I have to make this challenging for you. No, I'll go first.
Okay.
Are we doing CrossFitters?
Sure, it doesn't matter. But I was picking CrossFitters.
Okay. Lauren Khalil, Danny
That's
Spiegel.
not a CrossFitter. That's not a CrossFitter. No. You can't pick a Lauren Khalil. Okay.
Why not?
That's not a CrossFitter. No.
Is she CrossFit? Okay, fuck. Danny Spiegel.
Okay.
I was gonna be
nice to you.
Stop it. Danny Spiegel, Tia.
Oh, I'm good with Tia. Go ahead.
And Katrin.
Oh. Well, my kill is easy. I'm killing Danny Spiegel. It's not even close. Not even close. Then the rest, this other part's hard. Could I deal with Tia's voice every day?
Do you hate the accent?
No, I just gotta get used to the Australian accent every day. I'm probably. It's tough. Here's the thing, because I'm definitely the man, and I'm the man, and I
wear the pants
in the relationship.
Jane Orr does not wear the pants.
Even if I don't make as much money, it doesn't matter. Like, final decisions, I'm rocking with it. Okay, not that we're not it's a team, but I'm not about to be
second fiddle.
Right, and I feel like Shane gets.
He does not wear the pants.
And maybe he doesn't. Maybe he does, and it just doesn't have the appearance of that. So, and I don't know if that would work great with Tia. I can't take Katrin's just. I don't know. Katrin just. I don't know. I just don't like Katrin as much. I'm probably gonna marry Tia, and I'll do Katrin.
Okay.
That's probably what I'm doing. Yeah, that's fine. We'll get through it. Yeah, Audrey's right. I don't like the coded talk. You know what I mean? I'm a very real person. I say what I think, and I'm very honest to a fault. Like, I don't care if it hurts your feelings. I believe in honesty. And I think Tia would be honest with me, right? I think that would be, we just kind of butt heads a little bit, but that'd be fine. It'd be fine. And Katrin, like what Audrey said, she's definitely is just nice to be nice. And I don't want that. Mm-hmm. I want somebody that will humble me, Leslie's great at that. She's very good at humbling me. She tells me mean things all the time.
You need it.
Yeah. That's what a lot of people say. Okay. James Sprague, Dallin Pepper, or Jason Hopper.
Okay, Mary Dallin.
That was quick.
We will do Jason, and then I love James, but we'll kill him.
You're killing James?
Sorry. The other two, and yeah, okay. Honest confession, because Dallin will never watch this. I have had a crush.
I'm gonna show Dallin this.
I mean, he's married now, but I had a crush on Dallin when I was younger. Like, he roped me into this whole. There was this company that did the supplements, and they had the ambassador program, and he was like a teen games athlete, and I remember he messaged me to get me into this whole thing, and I was like, who is this 15-year-old? Because he's like 1 year younger than me or something.
Man.
Yeah, so I mean, come on, I gotta be loyal to my younger self, John.
So you had a wet dream about Dallin when you were 15 years old.
No, okay, yeah, I'm the type, really. No, I was like, oh, I'm gonna crash in my notebook.
Couldn't control yourself.
J-Hop.
Don't hype him up
anymore. Put James in a different field, and love the guy. He's great.
Oh man, that's crazy.
James would be my bestie.
So fast.
But they're all married, so.
It doesn't matter. We're playing a game.
I know.
That was too fast. Let's do another one. Give me good people.
Okay. Hattie. Daniel.
Okay. Random
Alexis Raptis.
Okay.
What is her name? Oh, the one gal. She is blonde. Do you know who I'm talking about? Man,
so far you said a blonde girl.
She's a bombshell. She's foreign, I think.
Bombshell foreign.
Blonde.
What country?
I can't think of her name. I don't know. She was just at whatever comp that was. Okay, I'm gonna find it. Okay, so you got Hattie, Alexis. This is sad. Sarah. Just go Sarah.
Sarah Sigmund's daughter?
Yeah.
I think this is easy.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, you'd marry Alexis.
Yeah, I'm gonna marry Alexis.
Yeah, she's great.
I think Alexis Raptors is awesome.
She's got the personality too, so
yeah. And plus, I would feel useful. You know what I mean? Every time she's got a disease, and I could help her.
Okay.
With that. What?
A flare up.
Yeah, a flare up. Nice. Yeah. It's a disease.
She doesn't get a new disease.
Okay, well, like a condition. She's a condition. Like, how do you want to label it?
A flare up.
Well, I'm saying I would feel useful as a husband. I could help her.
Yeah, a little vasopressin release.
That's all guys ever want. They just want to be helpful. They just want to feel like they're being helpful. And I feel like I would be helpful. I would have a purpose. So I'm going to marry Alexis.
Okay.
I also think she's probably the prettiest out of those girls. No offense to those girls. Everybody's beautiful. And then probably doing Sarah and killing Hattie.
Really?
Yeah. No, I loved Sarah back in the day. I think she messed herself up. Or just very unfair. Not unfair, but like just unfortunate circumstances with her downfall. But I loved her back in the day. So
yep.
That's what I'm rocking with. All right. Justin Medeiros, Colton Mertens, and I'm trying to think of somebody like off the wall.
You're making this hard.
How knowledgeable are you with CrossFit people like back in the day?
Decent, and I have my Instagram open.
Okay. Cole Sager.
Oh, okay. Hmm. Oh, this is so hard because Cole's a looker.
Dude, Cole might be the fakest person I've ever seen. He actually, maybe he's not. Maybe he's not at all. I don't
Okay.
know Cole at all. But like it shows like that on Instagram, and I feel bad for him if he's not. But
hear me out. I'd marry Justin. For one.
Wow.
Okay, shut up. You didn't even let me explain.
Wow.
Okay.
I don't think you need to explain.
Okay,
I think
fittest man on earth, multiple time fittest man.
What does that have to do? You're marrying him. You got to live with this dude. It doesn't matter if he's the fittest man on earth.
I think he's fun. He's got a very gregarious personality. I am very social. I could not be married to someone introverted. I think I would die.
Colton is the most extroverted person I know.
I love Colton, but he is not extroverted.
You wouldn't want to live on the farm?
No. So, okay, I would marry Justin, do Colton. We love Colton. And I'd be out on Cole Sager. I think he's a looker for sure, but like, it's Colton. You know what I mean? But also not in a weird way. He's our teammate, and that is weird. So maybe I kill Colton.
No, I'm gonna tell Colton that Avery wants to do you like right when he gets there.
And Allie, nope. Please, Allie, know that is inaccurate.
This is
disclaimer.
This is a game. This is a game.
Inaccurate.
Everybody's single when we're playing this game.
Colton is great, but I would marry Justin.
I think it's an insult not to marry Colton.
But I would wait.
I think Colton would make a much better husband than Justin.
If Justin was like, here's the ring I'm proposing, it would take me a second. But like if Dallin even grabbed the box, I'd say yes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Okay.
I think Colton would make a wonderful husband.
I think he would too. Also, it's just the field is relative. Like it all depends on who you group in the three.
I didn't group a very hard three. That's
I think it was hard. I thought it was hard. Okay, right, and also please remember my height standards.
Nope, I don't care.
I'm a very tall girl.
I'm a 5'7" girl.
We are logging off.
I'm rocking with Colton. No problem.
It's time to go for the evening.
All right, guys. If you have any comments or if you have anything you want us to talk about, put comments in the YouTube thing when it's done. Like and subscribe, and we will see you next time.
Bye.